Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Angie and I would just quickly like to introduce myself. I'm a 24-year-old cash budgeter and I am completely self-taught in financial literacy because I feel like I did not learn enough in school, so I picked up the cash stuffing method to help me build my finances, build up my savings, get rid of debt, go to school, and more. I've been cash stuffing for about a year, mostly for myself, but I started doing a duo income between me and my boyfriend. We are building up for some real estate investment goals and building up for our future. If you'd like to follow me along on this journey, I would love if you could subscribe to my channel, and let's get on with this cash condensing. What a cash condensing is, for those of you who don't know, is if you use the cash binder system, sometimes your envelopes get a little too full. Sometimes you want to move some money back to the bank so that it can accrue interest in a high yield savings account. So that's when you do a condensing. It just kind of helps maintain the health of your envelopes and it helps you build interest on the funds that you're saving. So I have some cash that I'm starting off with on the side here, so let's just quickly count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 50, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Perfect. 200. So that should be 1550 that we end with. So unless I bring anything else back to the bank, I should have 1550 that I can put back into my savings account or wherever I took this money out of, and it'll just look like smaller denominations of bills. And here is the rest of the money that I actually unstuffed in my unstuffing video if you didn't see that posted yesterday. So I'm going to put this to the side. All right, so let's start in my high priority binder first. Bills, we have 20, 30, 40, 50. We can swap in a 20. How is everyone doing? How is your week? Did you guys do anything for Memorial Day weekend? How is your cash stuffing journeys going? We're about halfway through the year. And how are you? Have you done like a little half a year check-in, anything like that? I think that that's something that I would like to do as well. I kind of want to check in on my sinking funds and just make sure that I'm on track for everything. Okay, so 1200, 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So let's do a 50 and a better 20. So 1,270 in my emergency fund. Rainy day is good. Annual fees is, that's a 10 back there. It's good. P.O. Box just has a 5, and then miscellaneous, I believe, is just a 5. Yeah. Okay, so high priority is really simple, and it's done. Let's move on to low priority. I think we have some work to do in here. I got a comment in my last video that my dried fig bookmark would look really good in my low priority. So I listened and I really love the way that it looks. I think it complements the red and it doesn't clash too much with the pink because this is like a nude pink. It's not too in your face Barbie pink. All right, so hair, oops, 50, 60, 70, and 75. Swap in a 20. I also take this opportunity to put better bills in my setup because they fit better in the envelopes and then they're just funner to count, or more fun to count. I know funner's not a word. Date night, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140. So let's do 100, 20, 40. Actually, these are pretty good 20s. Yeah, we'll keep those. So that's 140 and date night. Cash stuffing fund just has 5. We're officially done with this dashboard challenge, so thank you, Melina, again. I really loved it. This is from the Millennial Dollar, and then I used this envelope to just save up the funds. So I'll put that to the side. My 2025 savings challenge, let's see. So we have 1,000, 300, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, and 85. These bills, see, this is what I'm talking about. When you have like really floppy bills and they're not too, like, just like a little bit crispy, they don't have to be brand new, you have a lot of trouble counting them, and they stick to like the savings challenges and the Vellum. So that's why I like to take the opportunity to swap them out. So 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. So I'm just going to take all new bills. So 50, 70, 80. I don't have a 5 that I could take. Darn it. This one's okay. Once I get 5s though that aren't these, I will take that opportunity to swap them out, or swap this one out. And I'm going to move this 10 in the back. Okay, so 50, 70, 80, 85. 1,385 saved so far out of 2,025. My no spend tracker, it's almost done, so I don't really need to condense this, but we can anyway. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, and 85. So 50, 70, 80, and then I'll just keep one of these 5s. Again, they're really not that good. But this money's gonna go somewhere else once I'm done with this tracker. I'm not really sure where yet. 50, 70, 85. All right, so that's it for low priority. Let's move on into holidays. I know we have some work to do in here. Let me just fix that. Gifts is good. Birthdays, I just have 20s. I could keep it like that. Father's Day, I know I have work here. So 100, 200, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 50, 70, 80, 85. Okay, it's a little hard to count. So 20, 40, 60, 81. Let's do that. And these aren't good either. 50, 70, 85. We can work with that. I'm only keeping this as cash because it's coming up, so I'm not worried about that. Anniversary, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, and 90. So we'll put in 2 20s. This 20 in the back. But yeah, if you aren't new to my channel, you know that my bank does not give out the best bills. Actually, even this 20 is a little ripped. Let me swap that. Here. But yeah, I feel like I never really get good bills from my bank. The teller doesn't pull them out automatically. They just come out of the machine as they are. Black Friday is condensed, and then Christmas, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. So let's keep the best 20s in here. This is 100. So 240. All right, so we're good on holidays. My business binder is next, and I believe I do want to kind of allocate and reallocate where my fund is going from my Etsy supplies. So I'm officially getting rid of this envelope, and I do own a small cash budgeting shop over on Etsy. I have it linked down below. That's where I use a lot of the stuff that I have here, not all of it, but some of it. So I am going to kind of reallocate how I want to move this. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 71. So let's go ahead and do this. So we have 171. Freebies, I'm going to put a 20. Actually, I'm going to do 40 in here. And I'm just swapping out that 20. YouTube, let's do a 20. This is for my next YouTube giveaway, which will be 1,000 subscribers when I do hit it. Maybe I'll even do a 700. I'm kind of close to 700, can't lie. So if you would subscribe to my channel, we can get to that giveaway a little sooner. And then I'm going to do 10 in miscellaneous, and I'm just going to take this 10 back. I love the progress of my channel. I feel like slow and steady sometimes is better than, you know, having some viral video and then exploding and then not knowing what to do with it. I have had that happen to me before. I do work on TikTok Shop as like an affiliate, so I know what it's like, but I kind of like the slow and steady builds. I feel like it's just a little bit more authentic and I don't feel pressured to do anything. This is all stuff that I love to do, and like I was saying in the beginning, like it's all financial literacy. I'm teaching myself how to be good with money because in the past I wasn't always. Printer ink, 20, 40, 60. Let's do 60 in printer ink, but we'll condense it like so. Yeah, all these bills are really bad. Even this 10. Oh my gosh. Okay. 60 in printer ink. I just got started on a colored printer at my mom's studio, and yeah, I told them, my mom and my uncle, who both use it, that I'll be supplying the ink since I'll be using it for my upcoming launch. Let's do in packaging supplies 15, so we'll take 3 5s. We'll swap out a 10, and this 5 is okay. These are fresh envelopes, so I just broke that one in. And then I have materials, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 25, 26. So 100, 20, let's see. You know what? I actually have this whole pile. Oh, I just put it. I'm kind of like, I don't want to get up and get it. Let me see if I have a good 20 here. Okay, I found a decent one. 125, and this is my only single, so I have no other options. So 126 in materials. I feel good about all that. And then I do have some placeholder work to do in our real estate fund. So let's see, we have 100, and then this is 900, 1200. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is so random. I forgot that that happened. I don't even think I have a better 5 to replace this with. Maybe this one. Wow. The pickings are slim. You know what? Let me go and check if I have any better bills on my counter. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I swapped out some of these, and then now I have a $900 and a $300 placeholder that I can obviously condense. So I have a 1,000 placeholder right here. So I'm gonna grab another 1,000. So these placeholders just represent money that's in the bank, and the reason why you would want to condense them is just to make counting them a little easier. So I'll do that, and then do I have a 200? Oh, right here. All right, so we'll pull these back. So 2,209. That is good enough for me. And then long-term savings is the same. We actually might come back to this binder depending on what is rollover in Joe's binder, and I'll explain that in a second. So let me put that to the side. Basically, what me and my boyfriend do is, since we're trying to build up our real estate fund, we cash stuff for him gas and groceries each week. So if he ends up not spending that money, I'm just gonna replace this 10. That's the rollover from those envelopes. We put that in our real estate fund. So let's see, gas, he has $30 left over, so I'll probably put that in real estate. And then groceries, actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep a 20 in gas because I just did a cash stuffing for him. So I'm gonna keep like 1 week's worth in each envelope. So my mistake, let me put that back. And then groceries, 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10. Okay, so I usually stuff 80 for him, so we'll keep 80. 50, 70, 80. All right, so this is all a rollover that's gonna go into our real estate fund, so we'll hop back in there. But while I'm here, let me just finish out his binder. We'll put this over here. Haircut has 10. Supplements has 5. We'll replace that 5. Gym membership has 15. We're just gonna replace these I really didn't realize how bad my 10s were and my 5s, and honestly, all of my bills. I don't know what is going on. Okay. So we have 15 in gym membership. Subscriptions, let's see. We can't condense that, and all those bills are pretty good. All right, so we're good with Joe's binder. It feels very thin. And then let's quickly move this into our real estate. I think I'm gonna try not to move this back into our high yield, but because it'll throw off the count, but honestly, it might be worth it to accrue the interest. Let me see what's going on here. If it's a good amount, maybe I should. 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, and 9. I could technically move 100. Yeah, let's do it. So 50, 70, 90, 100. So 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then that's it. Okay, so we'll do 2 20s here. This is what's staying in the envelope. This 5 is fine. This should be 100. 50, 70, 90, 100. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna do a $100 bill. I think that'll be okay. 1,000, 2,000, 200, 300, 20, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, and 9. All right, and this should be short, sweet, and simple because I already unstuffed all of these envelopes here for my Bahamas trip. So I have $200, 400, whoop, I have no idea. Oh wait, I think this goes in my food. Hold on. Yeah, it does. Okay, so 500, 800, 20, 40, 60, 70. Okay, so let's take care of this. 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. So we will do 50, 70, and 80. So 50, 70, 80, and then these are my new mini placeholders. So these are my micro placeholders. I want to see if I can actually do 500 in a micro placeholder, like so. There we go. So these will be coming out on my launch on June 13th. So 800, 850, 70, 80. So 880, I'm gonna keep this in the back. And then casino is empty. I was supposed to put in a $300 placeholder in here and I never did. So let's see what we have. Totally meant to do this in my unstuffing, but I didn't. So $300 in casino, 100 in snacks and drinks. Gifts is 75, but I'm not going to move that into the high yield. So 50, 70, well, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. Okay, just making sure. 50, I can get a better 50. And then miscellaneous. And then I don't have anything else in any other envelope. Okay, so now's the time we have to recount our cash and see if we have, I think it was like $15.50. So let's go ahead and count. So we have 100, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20. 620. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. 170, and 10s. 5, 10, oh gosh, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So I think we are on the money. Yay! Okay, so 1550, we did our cash condensing perfectly. So if you did like what you saw today, I make this type of content all the time. It would help if you liked, commented, and subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!